Hey, Billie's family. I wanted to review with you the things that we've been working on the past couple weeks with her and the skills that she knows, what we would work on if she were going to continue on for a few more weeks. So basically the goal of a 4-week program is to really lay what we call foundation skills in a way that you can build as the dog progresses into adolescence. So we've reviewed a couple times in person and in our little mini class, and you've seen other videos where we've worked on name game. Billie? Yes, good girl. We always add the word yes, which is a marker word. It marks the exact moment that dog's head turns when we're working on something like name game. Okay, so we can practice by tossing treats. Billie, yes, good girl. Very nice. Okay, so name game, she's got down. We then start to morph that over the next couple, once she gets that down, which really is the first week, then we start adding what we call the recall word, come, into that progression. So it looks like this. Come here, go find it. Billie, yes, come. Good girl, Papa, right here. Okay, always keeping your treats hidden until the dog gets close enough that I can do a collar grab. So the progression of that again is dog's name. As soon as she looks at me, I'm gonna use my marker word yes, which lets her know that's what I'm looking for, eye contact. Then I'm gonna add the word come, give her lots of encouragement, you know, pop, 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 yes, you're doing such a good job. And as she gets to me, grab her collar and then deliver her rewards. Okay. I also add a lot of backwards motion, running away or moving away from the dog, which really kicks in her natural instinct to chase a moving target. So by doing that, I'm building up speed when she's practicing her recall. Okay, down. And I'm gonna wait her out because she really, there, yes. She really does know the word, and I don't always want to resort to having to give her that hint. Sit, good girl, down. So you gotta let her think, down. If I wait more than 5-10 seconds, there we go, good girl. So the next thing that we work on after this initial 4-week program is we look at what skills the dog knows and we start to proof them. Proofing basically means that we take that exercise that the dog has the basic understanding of, and we try to make sure the dog understands that down means down quickly, down means down in different locations, not just on your mat, different surfaces, hard, soft, things like that. So it really is trying to, what we would call perfect, but again, with a younger dog, you still are working all the way through adolescence, all the way. There really isn't a dog that I don't work on, even my own dog, where I'm not constantly giving reminders down the road. It's like any skill, even that a human would have. If you don't use it, it gets rusty. If you don't play tennis or a sport for, 6 months, it's not going to be as good. Your brain isn't going to function as well. So even though we're talking about a young dog learning skills, it's not like once they learn it, you get to never practice it again. So keep that in mind. Billie, come! Good girl. Always giving rewards for recall, all right? The other thing, again, we're working on is touch. And we work on, yes, multiple touches now. So not just one. Focus on that hand until I tell you to stop, all right? Now, leash manners are one of the things that we do some foundation skills for in the first 4 weeks, but we really don't start taking that out and about on the road until after that first 4 weeks. So that would be something we would be really focusing on. I'm gonna show you these couple different things. One of them is called an easy walk harness. And I'm gonna put this on so you can see what this looks like. This is called a gentle leader. I'm also gonna show you what this looks like because I feel like for how big Billie is going to be, that it might be a really good idea for her to acclimate to walking with a gentle leader. She also tends to want to put her nose down on the ground all the time, and a gentle leader is really the only tool that I can use that kind of helps prevent that behavior in the training process. And she isn't particularly, I've used it with her once or twice, and she isn't particularly adverse to it. A lot of puppies don't love it, and it's really hard to get them to want to use this. So I feel like that might be a good option, but that's really kind of your call as we progress. So let me, hey, yes, good girl. Okay, so the Easy Walk harness, and again, these are both just used for walking. This just slides over her head, and then there's a strap that goes underneath her belly and clips on the side. And then our leash attaches to a clip that's in the center of her chest right here, okay? I'm gonna do the gentle leader in a minute. Here we go, come here, girl. So the foundation skill that we work on for leash manners is called reward zone. It teaches your puppy to sit at your side and eventually walk at your side and give you eye contact and remain in this position. And that it's super rewarding, okay? So we work on this in a stationary position by taking a treat, touching it to our hip, and sliding it down our pant leg. And we do that over and over till the puppy is really good at it. And then, let's go. We start to add the walking. Let's go, good job. So we do the exact same thing. I'm gonna turn so you can see. Let's go. So the movement is exactly the same. Treat stays on the hip, comes straight down the pant leg to the puppy. And when I stop, she should sit. Very nice. And again, we've barely touched on this. The reason we use the front clip harness is so that if she starts to pull, I can turn her body back towards me. And it's not putting any pressure on her neck, okay? So she's doing pretty nicely with this today. Very good. Let me show you what the gentle leader looks like. Has a little nose loop that slides over her nose, and then it clips up behind the ears, and then my leash attaches to this strap under the chin. Now I can completely, and she's gonna shake her head. She's gonna sometimes try to paw it off until she gets really comfortable with this, but it makes it so that even one of your kids could walk her at 60 or 70 pounds, and she really wouldn't be able to get much momentum if she decided to pull away. Gives you a lot of control. Good girl. Very nice. Let's go. Good job. Very good. Very good. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. So those are some options that we would look at for leash manners were we to continue, or even if we were to continue, things that you could choose to introduce to her over the next couple of weeks as you guys start to get out and about in the world a little bit more. So I hope that helps with some of the exercises that we've been working on and what we would be focusing on in the next couple of weeks. And if you have any questions, we'll talk soon.